What if I told you there are 7 shocking flight secrets that airlines don't want you to know? Secrets that could completely revolutionize how you travel. From hidden seat selection hacks to insider tricks that will save you money and make every flight infinitely more comfortable, I'm about to reveal everything the travel industry keeps quiet. No more endless baggage claim waits, no more fighting for armrest space, and definitely no more shivering in those ice-cold cabins. By the end of this video, you'll discover why that coveted window seat might actually be sabotaging your comfort, the exact timing formula for scoring the cheapest flights, and foolproof strategies to ensure your luggage never gets lost again. Plus, I'm sharing seat selection secrets that flight attendants use for themselves. These aren't just tips, they're complete game changers that will transform every single flight you take. So hit that like button, subscribe for more travel hacks, and let's dive into these must-know secrets. 1. Secret 1, the cold cabin mystery. The real reason airlines keep cabins freezing cold. Ever settled into your seat only to feel like you've entered an Arctic freezer? This isn't accidental. Airlines deliberately maintain low cabin temperatures, and the reason will surprise you. It's actually a critical safety protocol. Cold temperatures help maintain optimal oxygen levels and prevent passenger fainting at high altitudes. When people get too warm in pressurized environments, they're more likely to pass out, creating emergency situations airlines desperately want to avoid. But here's how you can stay comfortable without depending on overworked flight attendants. Layer smartly by bringing a lightweight travel scarf or packable jacket that won't take up precious luggage space. Ask for extra blankets because airlines provide them for free, though most passengers don't realize this. Choose your seat wisely since seats near the galley tend to be slightly warmer due to kitchen equipment. Now you know exactly why you're freezing and how to stay comfortable on every flight. Secret 2. Why window seats might be your worst choice. Window seats are actually your worst enemy. Here's a travel myth that needs to die. Window seats are the best choice. The truth? They might be sabotaging your entire flight experience, especially on longer journeys. You're trapped between a wall and a stranger with zero escape routes, you have no room to stretch or adjust your position, and you become a bathroom hostage who can't move without disturbing your entire row. Plus, you're constantly fighting for elbow room with shared armrest politics. Here's why aisle seats win every single time. You have complete freedom to move and stretch your legs whenever you want. You get easy bathroom access without awkward climbing over strangers. You can angle into the aisle for extra space that window seat passengers can only dream of. You get quick boarding and deplaning because you're first on and first off. Here's a pro tip that will change everything. Flight attendants almost always choose aisle seats for themselves, and there's your answer right there. If comfort is your priority, choose aisle seats every single time. Your body will thank you after that 6-hour flight when you arrive feeling refreshed instead of cramped and miserable. Which seat do you usually pick? Let me know in the comments because I bet half of you are window seat loyalists who are about to completely change your mind. Don't forget to subscribe because we're just getting started with these flight secrets that will change everything about how you travel. Secret 3. What really happens with overbooking? Have you ever been told that your flight is overbooked and felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? It might sound frustrating, but overbooking is a calculated strategy airlines use everywhere. What they're doing is selling more tickets than there are actual seats, betting that some passengers will cancel or simply not show up. But here's the twist that changes everything. Getting bumped off a flight doesn't mean disaster strikes. In fact, it could become the golden opportunity you never saw coming. Airlines often offer serious compensation to passengers who volunteer to take a later flight, and we're talking about way more than just an apology. You might get free meals at airport restaurants, a complimentary hotel stay if you're stuck overnight, or even cold hard cash for your inconvenience. Here's how to handle an overbooking situation like an absolute pro and actually come out ahead. If you're asked to volunteer, this is your moment to negotiate like your vacation depends on it. Ask about the specific compensation package, and don't be afraid to push for exactly what you want. Whether it's extra frequent flyer miles, a seat upgrade on your next flight, or travel vouchers worth hundreds of dollars, airlines want to avoid paying out massive lawsuit settlements, so they'll often offer you incredible deals just to give up your seat voluntarily. Next time you're faced with an overbooking situation, remember this secret. It's not always bad news that ruins your plans. In fact, it might just make your entire trip more enjoyable and profitable than you ever imagined. Secret 4. Why your bag gets lost. Why your bag gets lost, and once you know this, you'll never pack the same way again. Let's talk about lost luggage because it's every traveler's absolute nightmare. Your bag vanishes into thin air like it never existed, and you're left standing at baggage claim wondering what went horribly wrong. Well, there are several surprising reasons why this happens, and knowing them will change how you travel forever. First, overloaded baggage systems at busy airports can cause luggage to get misdirected into completely wrong destinations. Think about it, thousands of bags moving through conveyor belts every hour with overworked staff trying to keep up. Next, if you have tight connections between flights, your bag might not physically make it onto the next aircraft in time, even though you managed to sprint across the terminal. But here's the good news that will give you peace of mind. There are proven ways to dramatically reduce the chances of your luggage going missing. One simple but incredibly effective hack is making sure you label your luggage properly with your home address, phone number, and even email address clearly visible. That way, if your bag does get lost in the system, it has a much better chance of being returned directly to you instead of sitting in some airport warehouse forever. But here's another insider tip that seasoned travelers swear by. Always pack a small carry-on with absolute essentials like a complete change of clothes, all your toiletries and important items you can't replace. This way, if your checked bag gets delayed or lost, you'll still have everything you need to enjoy your trip instead of spending your first day shopping for basics. Secret 5. The best time to buy your flight. If you're looking to save big on your next flight, here's a golden rule that sounds almost too good to be true. Book your flight on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. This isn't some random internet myth. Airlines actually release their cheapest fares at this exact time to stay competitive with other carriers. It's the sweet spot where pricing wars happen and you get to benefit from the battle. But that's not all you need to know about timing. The best days to book your flight are usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. These days tend to have lower demand from business travelers and weekend warriors, meaning airlines are more desperate to fill seats and will offer serious discounts. On the flip side, Fridays and Sundays are usually the most expensive days to book because they're peak times when everyone wants to travel. So if you want to score genuinely cheaper tickets that could save you enough money for an entire extra vacation, avoid booking last minute or on weekends. Try checking flights on Tuesdays at 3 p.m., and you'll be absolutely shocked by the savings you can find just by changing when you click that purchase button. Secret 6. Why flights are always full. Once you understand this system, you'll never get stuck in overcrowded nightmare flights again. Ever wonder why your flight feels packed like a sardine can no matter when you book? It's not just terrible luck following you around. Airlines are absolute masters at maximizing revenue, and one of their most profitable strategies is deliberate overbooking. They sell more tickets than there are actual seats, using sophisticated algorithms to predict exactly how many passengers won't show up. But here's the insider knowledge that changes everything. There's a proven hack you can use to avoid being part of that miserable crowd. Book your flight during off-peak hours when most people refuse to travel. Flights that depart early in the morning or midweek, especially Tuesday and Wednesday, tend to be significantly less crowded and often much cheaper too. Airlines desperately try to fill flights during peak times when everyone wants convenient schedules, so by booking when fewer people are willing to travel, you get more space, better service, and a dramatically more comfortable experience. So next time you're booking, remember this game-changing strategy. Early mornings and midweek flights are your secret weapon for avoiding those packed planes that make you question why you didn't just drive. Secret 7. Hidden seats for better comfort. Not all airplane seats are created equal, and some are absolute hidden gems that offer extra legroom, quieter spaces, and premium comfort without the premium price tag. If you know exactly where to look, you can get a seat that feels like a first-class upgrade without paying a single dollar more. One of the best-kept secrets is the exit row, which offers the most legroom on the entire aircraft. Absolutely ideal for taller passengers or anyone who likes to stretch out instead of feeling cramped for hours. But here's a pro tip that frequent flyers guard jealously. Bulkhead seats, which are the seats positioned directly in front of a partition, also offer significantly more space and often provide an extra tray table for your convenience. However, these premium seats sometimes come with a trade-off you should know about: no underseat storage space, so you'll need to store your carry-on in the overhead bins instead. Another hidden gem that most people completely overlook? Seats positioned near the wing are often the most stable, giving you a noticeably smoother ride with dramatically less turbulence that makes nervous flyers miserable. And if you're someone who needs to sleep during flights, you absolutely want to avoid seats near the bathrooms because they're constantly noisy and busy with foot traffic that will keep you awake. So next time you book your flight, spend a few extra minutes checking out the detailed seating map to pick a seat with the absolute best comfort features for your specific needs. Now that you know these 7 game-changing flight secrets, your next trip is about to be dramatically better than anything you've experienced before. From smarter seat choices to booking strategies that save serious money, you're now equipped to travel like an absolute pro who knows all the insider tricks. Drop a comment below and tell me your favorite secret from this video because I'm genuinely curious which one shocked you the most. Also, share your own travel hacks in the comments. I'd love to hear how you make your flights more comfortable and affordable. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss another money-saving travel hack. I got even more incredible tips coming your way that will revolutionize how you think about flying. Safe travels, and I'll see you on your next adventure.